Hello everyone and welcome to May... What is today? Today is May 11th of 2021. Not a whole lot going on here. Definitely not as much as last night. Last night was pretty fun, right? Wasn't it? For a Monday. But today it was just kind of a boring day. When I say boring, I mean not a lot of stuff happened here. Still helping out with our new people that are going onto the floor. Yeah, it was a pretty big day for that. So they still have 3 more days and then they're done. And then after that, just kind of preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be teaching one of our advanced plans over at my work. It's a 3-day training, and I'll be teaching the second half of day 1 and the second half of day 2. So that's what's going on in my life and work right now. Other than that, just went for a walk and did a workout. I didn't do too much here today. In fact, I actually fell asleep. But yeah, just kind of chilling out for Tuesday. Tomorrow I'll be hanging out with Adam and Jeremy. Adam finally finished up his finals and he's now on summer vacation, so we'll be able to see him a little bit more often. But yeah, anyway, that's all I really have to talk about today. Nothing really interesting happened, so let's get right into Topic Tuesday. So this Topic Tuesday, I wanted to talk about actual teaching. Since I'm in the training role, there is a lot of teaching of different kinds of plans and whatnot and getting messages across. And it's a lot more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. It's not actually that we create the information, we get information and message it. We are the communications, basically, behind everything. So we get messages from other... messages from other departments in our company, and we relay them out to the actual CSRs that take the calls like I used to do. So in that regards, one of the key things on that is just communicate. I know that's been a struggle for me because I know whenever I message, I always think I'm gonna bother somebody for keeping I just keep bothering them because I keep messaging them, and I think they have more important stuff to do than listen to me asking about some simple thing I probably should have known. So that's kind of the hump that I'm going through right now, is just kind of getting over that fear and just keep going until I actually do get that message, and then I would cross that bridge there. So I haven't done that yet, so I must be doing something right. But yeah, communication is key, since we are the messengers throughout the different departments. And that's just not with my team. I have to do that with everyone. People who are handling the transactions and processing, people who are taking the calls, people who are reviewing documents, the leadership, everything. It's kind of a jack of all trades here, from what I've realized. And that's actually kind of cool. It allows me to network with other people. Because I felt as a CSR when I was there, I didn't really have a whole lot of connections, really. Just the people that I worked around with me. So I'm kind of grateful that, if anything, for this role, that I have a chance to do that in case I want to move on to another department. It would be just as easy as emailing them as opposed to going through my lead, asking another person if I can get off the phones, possibly getting no, because it took me a while to even get through to the manager for the team that I'm on now, because I started that back actually in October, believe it or not, and I didn't get time until February. It was kind of ridiculous, but now I can just kind of schedule it on my own and just ask my manager now that I'm going to go ahead and do that and see if he can help me out in any way, shape, or form. So there's that. So if at this point, I'm just at the point, if I'm not 100% sure, ask the lead or department what the answer is, basically. So communication is definitely key here. Another thing that I've kind of picked up on is just kind of have a plan for your day here. I don't want to say don't have a plan this week, but it's definitely didn't take as long because my plan is, my goal for this week was two things. One, helping out with our second round practice for the new people, and then two, getting some of our reps trained in a more advanced plan. Like, that doesn't take too much there for the week. Those are my goals for the 2 week. Once I'm done with this week, like, yeah, I'll have like other trainings to do, but it's not like the 3-day training, it's like an hour training. So I'll be able to have more of a plan of action there. And then, but even like with like for my advanced training, since it is a 3-day training, there's a lot of stuff to cover, so I have to have a plan within that plan. So I definitely have my plan somewhat set up. Like I mean, I always have to account for if there's something new going on or something pops up. So I'm definitely keeping it open, but I definitely have a plan of attack here going in, and hopefully it'll turn out great. And if not, I will learn for next time, because I'm sure since I've trained Savings Plus now, I will train them late and on a later date, especially since I was part of that department. So anyway, yeah, so always have like a plan of action, and that includes going in with like examples of how to do something, explaining something in multiple ways, showing them in different ways as well, and just and again, this is circling back to the first point I have. If somebody has a question I don't understand, I will circle back and get back to them. I know the first time I did this last week, I had a couple questions here, and I just kept pushing until I got my answer. And by the end of the session, I answered everyone's question. Now, I mean, it's not going to happen that way every time. I know there's going to be a time where I can't get a question answered until like a few days later, but I would definitely plan to follow up on it. So yeah, just have like a plan for each training. Make sure that you come in prepared with examples or whatnot, whether it even just be like the final stuff that I do, or something as simple as doing addition or subtraction. Just kind of getting there. And I know if I asked my sister, she would agree with me. Unfortunately, she doesn't want to make a guest appearance on here, so that's fine. But yeah, definitely have that here. What else have I learned here? Honestly, and then just I guess, and this is just a good example of what I have been, is just keep going, and if you don't know it, like, just fake it till you make it. Like, yeah, don't lie about anything, but I mean, just have confidence in like yourself, which I'm always still working on, and just going in full force, knowing that you're gonna succeed. Because I mean, that's what I've been proving in this job. Like, I had no financial experience before going into this job, and now I'm like teaching people about this, which I would have never even thought in a million years. And I'm pretty sure that my mom and dad didn't know in a million years that I was going to end up like this. So you can surprise everyone there. But anyway, that's kind of my 2 cents about like teaching here. Thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday.